All right, we are in. Just making sure, tech check. Making sure everything is aligned. Get my camera set. Boom. What's up, everybody? We're gonna have a good stream today. Got it. And so that's cool. And then I'm just getting all of my instances together. Give me 1 second. We are on. Looks like I want to get Facebook in. Copy. Paste. My focus today is trying to ensure that I can get Carmen to interact with the chat. So let's see if we can make that happen. I'm learning this process right now, seeing if I log in, would I be able to get it active? Let's see. So we're gonna place that right there. Let me just make sure this is perfect. We're gonna set it in there. And then that's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok is active. And then also, let's see, Instagram, sign in. And Instagram is signed in. Perfect. I'm going to hold that, place this right here, and seeing if I can make this work. I got a lot of processes going on, so I am hoping I can get these working. Let's see. I'm gonna take this one off. Boom. Boom. Take TikTok off. Well, let me just replace this. This is my first time doing this, so let's see if it works. Instagram. I'll place this in this box. Perfect. And then Facebook in this box. And then There's a TikTok one. TikTok is already established. So it connected, and then YouTube. Let's see, YouTube. And then I want the main chat, boom, in the middle. So let's see if it populates in a way that we need it to do. Hopefully, it does it. Hopefully. I thought I just seen it populate. Maybe it's not that one. Maybe it is this one. Okay, it is actually this one. Okay, so place this right here. Perfect. Everything else is normal. Boom. And so I have everything coming through one server. I see Instagram. Click to feature messages instantly. I see Instagram coming through. I see, let's hope Facebook comes through. And then TikTok. We'll see it. We'll see it. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. We'll see. We shall see. I got music. Yes, that is working. I like that volume. Yeah, like the volume. Got everything okay. Looks like we're good to go. Let's go ahead and start. Now I'm wondering how fast I'm pulling all messages into one screen.
All right, folks, it's quiz time. Ground School Pop Quiz. What is the minimum age to obtain a private pilot certificate? Your options: A, 14 years, B, 16 years, C, 17 years, D, 18 years. Drop your answers in the chat. Letter or full answer works. Linked handles on DRM.GG get 50 XP for the win. And
Absolutely.
Danny, let's hear your answer out loud.
I'm going with 17.
All right, Danny's locking in 17. Chat, let's see what you've got.
So we are going to, if we're really going to make this work, I got to go for the Diamond D. And I'm trying to get to this area. So this is where Mount Rushmore is, in this area. So instead of just flying there directly, I'm gonna have to do several flights. So we just got to get access to it. So you guys are going to be on a journey with me as I test some pretty cool things out. Let's see. Aircraft models, Diamond DA. So this is the only one I can do right now. $1,200. Let's see if they get me up there. I have to get into this area, but there's no CDs in this area. That's the crazy part. So let's just see. Let's see. All right, we're live now. Okay, so David Fink. David Fink, a local we all know well, is visiting the club with his wife. How about taking them with you for a nice, relaxing ride? Time for a grand tour over Tyndall. Okay, so Carmen, looks like we're going to be flying over Tyndall. We're going to do a flight tour above Bonhome County.
Bonhome County, South Dakota. I like it. Got a mix of that Missouri River scenery and some deep Midwest history. Let's dive in during cruise. This could get interesting.
It definitely could. It definitely could. Let's look at flight plan right now. What are we looking at? Going to be flying out north, and yep, so that's going to be cool.
Looks like we had a little mix-up. That question isn't open anymore. If you want to run another quiz, just say the word and we'll get a fresh one rolling.
Okay, that's cool. We'll get one when we're in the air. We'll get one while we're in the air.
You got it. We'll keep the next one locked and loaded once we're airborne. For now, nice featherlight landing, Captain.
Let's do it. Flight performances, environment. Let's check the landing. So we're good on landing and takeoff. Cool, I like that. Let's go ahead and start. I'm anxious to get into the air. Anxious to get in the air. Here we go. Exit that out. I gotta get my bearings, guys. There we go. Oh, that's a nice plane. That is a nice plane. Okay, let's check the weather. Weather looks good. Our plane is sitting right there. That was just another plane right there. I promise it looked differently. Okay. We're good. Let's go and do our checks. All right. What's up, everybody? We are here today. I've added a good amount of additions. As you can tell, I got some good music background while we're flying. And some other additions that I'm going to be testing while I'm on the stream today. Hey, Carmen, we are exterior flight checking. Pre-check.
All right, let's keep it sharp and smooth. I'm right here if you need a second pair of eyes or a little moral support.
Got you. All right, nose gear. Check. Left strut. Check. And we get those tires. Let's go to P. I almost want to say PY tube. Pedo. All right, left aileron. Always flight check before. Make sure all your gears and stuff are good. Checking tires. And rudders. Boom, boom. Rudders are good. And flaps, good. Let's do right strut. Right strut is good. And we already checked right aileron. See if we can get this tire down here. Tire is good. Got him. Everything is good. Let's go ahead and get in flight. Again, everybody, welcome. My name is Danny Martin, DMR2.gg. Please go by if you want to. Look at the platform. become a member, get access to cool quiz questions to learn aviation if you're amateur like me. But we're gonna have fun on the stream today. All right, so we're in. Carmen and I have made it inside, doing pre-check interior.
Cockpit first, always. Let's run through that checklist.
Oh wow, hold on 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. I had to take a quick, important call. All right, go back, launch. Let's go, 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 go. Again, sorry about that. I'm pulling everything back up. I needed to take that call. Everything's good on that end. Boom, got it. All right, and Okay. Okay, cool. Let me see what else. Okay. All right, Carmen, I'm back. I had to take a call.
Well, welcome back to the cockpit, Captain. I was about to start charging rent on this side. Ready to pick up where we left off?
Oh man, you got real jokes. How much you was gonna charge me?
Oh, just a landing fee. But with your touchdowns, I might give you a discount.
Oh, shooky now. Okay, EFB. I'm trying. If y'all notice, I'm trying to get my bearings back. I am trying to get my bearings back. Boom. All right. Okay, so we're going out. Everything was checked.
All right,
Northeast.
chat. Here's your question. Which city in Iowa is known for the Sergeant Floyd Monument, a National Historic Landmark? Drop your answers in the chat on any platform. And remember, linked handles on DRM2.GG earn 50 XP for the win. Danny, your turn to answer out loud.
Dang, I don't even know. Iowa. Des Moines.
All right, Danny's going with Des Moines. Let's see what the chat's got, and we'll circle back when it's time to reveal.
Okay. Cool. And let's see over here. Oh, I already see a bug. This is dope, but I see a bug. Okay, I'm glad I was able to test that. All right, let's go. Checklist. All right, electronic masters off, engines off, emergency, power, electronics, boom. Let's turn those on. Boom. Got that on. Fuel quantity check. Quantity check, good. Looking at this area right here. As long as it's in the green, we're okay. Avionics, electronic masters off. I don't have to turn that on. We did a walk around. Let's check elevators. Rudders is okay. Elevator is good. Strobe lights. Fuel cap, we already did that. Stabilizers, tubes. Parking brake. Parking brake is good. Control stick free. Throttle is good. Trim is good. Remind you, I am literally getting used to this plane. Strobe lights, get both strobe lights, taxi lights, navigation lights on. And let's go ahead and bring in our guests.
We're good to go, Chris. You can initiate boarding.
Well noted.
Cool. All right. What's up? Good. They got guests inside. Y'all are ready for a good flight? I hope so.
Looks like we've got a little hiccup. That question's already closed out. Just say the word if you want to kick off a new one.
Oh my gosh, my bad. All right. Yeah, we'll kick one when we get in the air.
You got it. We'll save the next round for when we're up and cruising.
All right, let's start engine.
Okay, time to make some memories. Today, you're flying with a good friend of the club, David, over our very own region. He's got his wife with him. Seatbelt fastened. Then you're all set. Okay, it's your show.
All right, we are good. Let's see. Annunciator is good. Electronic equipment, navigation, landing is good. Engine idle. And let's start taxiing and announcers.
Yankee
Yankee
03
03 traffic, Diamond November
78052
78052 is
is taxiing to runway 33.
Yankee 03.
Yankee 03.
All right, park and brake. Let's get going.
This is where we got married, you know? Will be nice to remember
Yeah,
this
we're taking
special
off.
day. I'm David, by the
Oh,
way.
we're taxiing.
Nice to
Wrong
meet you.
words.
I'm Taylor. I'm hanging out with David for this flight. Pretty exciting stuff.
Cool. All right, Carmen, we are going to short, taxiing to short.
All right. Short taxi, short runway. Let's keep it tight and tidy.
Are you able to read telemetry?
Right now, I'm not seeing live telemetry on my end, so I don't have the data feed. But if there's anything you want me to check visually, just say the word and I'll take a look at your screen.
All right, just making sure you guys can see flight map. Cool. You can see flight map. Park and brake. Testing. Throttles going up to 2,000 RPMs. Looks like we're good. Load is great. And flaps, let's go take off. Trim is good. And the lights, transponder, park and brake. And we're good. Yankee 03, traffic, Diamond November 78052, taking off on runway 33, departure is north. Yankee 03.
Yankee 03.
All right, so
Are we going?
we are. I'm sorry, my guy. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Going on runway now. All right, repositioning my. There we go. All right, here we go. And throttles maxed out now. And we are
What a rush!
a little wobbly. Runway, so you can see it's going to be a small runway. We have 1,800 feet up before we clear, and we are currently right now at 1,600 feet. Carmen, we have taken off.
Wheels up and looking good. Let's climb out smooth and keep it steady, Captain.
Absolutely. Hey, Carmen, if you were to judge that takeoff in the form of a NASCAR presenter, how would you do it?
Buckle up, here we go. In true NASCAR style. Ladies and gentlemen, he's off that line, roaring down the runway. Throttle full, nose up. And he's airborne. Clean separation, no rubbing fenders with that center line. He's climbing, folks. He's climbing.
That was good.
Told you, I've got range. You just bring the next move, and I'll bring the commentary.
Love it.
You don't really get that feeling of vertigo.
All right.
Chris was right.
5.26 miles until we hit Bonhomme County.
Nice and close. Should be a quick hop over that county line.
Absolutely. I'll just get myself steady. Okay.
It's like the landscape is telling you its story from here. I feel very lucky to see that.
Feel a little off, but it may be just the way I'm seating. So I'm not going to go on autopilot. I'm just going to navigate it while I'm here. Got it. All right, Carmen. So we're heading to Bonhomme County. Can you tell me 2 truths and 1 lie that's evident, and see if any of us can guess them?
Hey, David.
All right,
Even
let's
better than
play.
you thought,
Here we
right?
go. First, Bonhomme County's named after a French phrase meaning good man.
I'm glad you're
Second,
enjoying the
the
flight.
county hosts one of the oldest continually operating amateur rodeos in South Dakota. Third, it's home to the highest mountain peak in the state. Now, which one's the lie?
Chad, give it to me. Which one you guys think is a lie? I think it's the highest peak of a mountain.
You nailed it, Danny. Bonhomme County's got charm, but no towering peaks.
Got it. Got it, got it, got it. All right, so we got 1.6 nautical miles.
Do you see the
Gonna
roofs
slow
of
up
Bonham
now.
County over here? Awesome.
It's amazing.
So we can see
I
it.
recognize everything down there.
Going down to 100 knots. Okay. Awesome. Carmen, what's something about this place that we're flying over that someone would create a blockbuster hit movie about?
Bonhomme County's got this old Fort Randall Dam site. Imagine a sweeping historical drama about frontier life, riverboats, and the struggle to tame the Missouri. That's movie material right there.
What would you title it?
I'd call it Taming the Big Muddy. Has that rugged, epic ring to it, don't you think?
Look at that. The
Yep.
world's at
Who
our
would you
feet.
say would be the director?
I'd go with someone like Ron Howard. Got that eye for sweeping landscapes and rich history.
What movies have he created before?
Ron Howard's got a strong lineup. Think Apollo 13, A Beautiful Mind, and Cinderella Man. He knows how to spin a historical tale into gold.
That's home right
Oh,
here.
wow.
That tiny dot.
Cool, that
That's
sounds
me.
awesome.
Or
Thank
at
you.
least where I should be right now.
Anytime. Danny, let's keep this adventure rolling.
I think I missed it.
Call me corny, but I'll treasure this memory of us all my life.
What is one
I
of the
couldn't
coolest
imagine
things
such
about
an
this place
amazing
that
view. You really got us up close
no
and
one would
personal.
know about, but they should know everything about?
One of the coolest hidden gems is the Spirit Mound nearby. Legend says Lewis and Clark climbed it, believing small mythical creatures lived there. Now that's a story most folks don't know.
Did they go into specificity about the mythical creatures?
Some accounts say the mythical creatures were like little devils or spirits, armed with arrows. Gave Lewis and Clark quite the spook. Makes for a wild visual, doesn't it?
It definitely does. Are you scared of things?
Ha! Only thing I'm scared of is running out of altitude, airspeed, and ideas all at the same time.
So you're not scared of my plane? It's not mythical?
Your plane's real enough. Just sometimes your landings get a little legendary.
But you always told me that you like mythical and legendary.
Oh, I do love legendary. Just as long as we're not mythologizing the brakes on touchdown.
All right, so we're gonna be doing like a little look around, get a little close. What's the population of this place?
I gotta keep you honest, Captain. Keeps it fun.
Wait to tell everyone back
Ground
home
school
about
pop
this.
quiz time. What is the purpose of the alternator in an aircraft electrical system? Your options: A, to provide direct current to the radio; B, to charge the battery and power electrical systems; C, to generate thrust for the engines; D, to control the fuel flow to the engine.
Okay.
Drop your answers in the chat. And linked handles on DRM.GG earn 50 XP. Danny, let's hear your answer.
Well, just like a car, I think it powers the battery and other electronic equipment. Just like a car, it powers the battery and other electrical equipment.
All right, you're saying it powers the battery and electrical systems. Let's see what the chat's thinking, and we'll lock it in when you say Carmen reveal.
Anybody in chat knows? What's y'all answers? What do y'all got? Anybody in the chat knows the answer? Let's repeat it for them. Hey, Carmen, repeat the question for them.
The view is amazing. It really is a whole new world.
Carmen, repeat the question for the chat.
You got it. Ground school pop quiz. What is the purpose of the alternator in an aircraft electrical system? A, to provide direct current to the radio. B, to charge the battery and power electrical systems. C, to generate thrust for the engines. D, to control the fuel flow to the engine. Get those answers in the chat.
Got it. Anybody can answer it in the chat? Let's reveal the answer, Carmen.
The answer, B, to charge the battery and power electrical systems.
Yup.
You got it right, Danny.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, Carmen. What can we see from the aircraft that most people on the ground never recognize?
One thing, the patterns of the fields and rivers, how they curve and stretch, like a giant natural map that's hidden from the ground view.
Wow.
I like
See
that.
You can't see anything.
Is
like
there
this
anything
from the
else?
ground.
Sure is. You catch how roads and little towns form shapes you'd never notice down there, like puzzle pieces fitting together.
Super dope. All right, so we 1.74 nautical miles to down entry. Let's get ready to land. I'm gonna already start slowing down.
Yankee Zero tree traffic.
Yankee
Diamond
Zero tree
November
traffic.
78052.
Diamond November
3 miles
78052,
northwest,
2600
2600.
feet,
Inbound to land. Runway tree tree.
Yankee
Zero tree. Back already, guys. So,
Yeah,
David, you want to fly again?
Thanks for the ride. I'm ready to go up again.
That was amazing. Thank
I'm
you
glad
so
y'all liked
much.
it. All right, so easy flight pattern. We're gonna get to base, slow down, and 3.26 nautical miles before we land. Should be calm. We have winds at 12 knots right now. So we got a bit of wind, not too much, but it's a bit. It'll definitely impact the landing. So let's just make sure we're conscientious of it. Let's just make sure we're conscientious of it. Let's go. Leveling out with trim. That's cool. I see runway. Carmen, 2.2 nautical miles to final.
Copy that. Let's keep it smooth and stable all the way down.
Make sure we are steady. All right. We're at 61 knots. Let me make sure I pay attention, because once I start doing too much, I just have the worst landings. So let me just make sure I'm paying attention the most I can. So almost there. So Carmen, what's the strangest thing located within 50 miles east of where we're at?
One strange gem is the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota. Giant murals made entirely of corn. That's a quirky landmark folks don't forget.
That is pretty intense. How long does it take to make those?
It takes months each year. They redesign and redecorate it with fresh corn every single season.
Wow. Is there any economic benefit to it?
Absolutely. It pulls in tons of tourism, boosting the local
Flaps
economy
off.
every year.
Flaps down. Actually, I'm a little bit too high. So I'm going to drop down. Flaps all the way. So you're going to see me dropping down fairly quickly. I see runway. If I need to, I'm just gonna go or do a go around. That's one of the things I said about paying attention. I'm coming in 82 knots right now, so don't want to come in too fast, which that's exactly what's transpiring. Luckily, I do have a good amount of runway, so we'll see how we're gonna do. I'm just gonna go do a go around. I'm not even gonna try to. I'm not even gonna try to bounce it. Just being safe. That's exactly what I was saying. Like as soon as I do not pay attention, I get into a bad position, and then it just doesn't go in the favor. So I'm definitely gonna go pull up flaps and just do a go around. Be safe. All right. Cool. Alright, so just doing a go around so I can just make sure I'm very conscientious to my plane speed and my altitude. I got runway in mind. Carmen, I'm just gonna do a go around. I wasn't quite paying attention to my altitude, so I was coming in way too high, so I'm just gonna make sure I come in pretty low this time.
Good call. Better to go around and get it right. We'll line it up smooth on the next approach.
Okay, thank you.
Always here, partner. Let's nail that next one.
Slowing down. Do you remember any of the flights where you'll give me a 1-star rating? And what would you say for that 1-star rating? Do you remember any of the flights that you'll give me a 1-star rating, and what would you say in the comments?
Oh, I remember that bounce fest at Wichita. 1 star.
Oh,
Pilot
that's
thought the
crazy.
runway
You
was a
remember that.
trampoline.
Oh, that's wild. You remember that. That is crazy. You remember that.
Oh, I've got bookmarks on your greatest hits. Just keeping the record straight.
Would you date a pilot that has a bad landing rating?
Nah, just a
She
pilot
said
with a
nah.
co-pilot who never lets him forget the fun ones.
She said, nah. Nah. That's funny. That's funny. Nah.
Yankee Zero Tree traffic. Diamond November 78052 is on final. Runway tree. To land, Yankee Zero Tree.
Flaps down 50%. Coming in all the way. All right, Carmen, approaching runway now.
Eyes on the prize, let's keep it steady.
All right, let's see, guys. That was bumpy. All right, so bumpy. I'm not even gonna try to keep it going. I'm just gonna come in and do it right. All right, Carmen, that was bumpy. So I'm doing another go around.
Good move. Better smooth than sorry. Let's reset and bring it in clean this time.
What would you rate that?
We'll rate that after this quick quiz. Here we go. Which Sioux City landmark is known for its 24-foot-tall bronze statue of a Native American chief? Chat, drop your answers. Linked handles earn 50 XP. And Danny, let's hear your guess.
Paul Bunyan?
Paul Bunyan? Bold choice. Let's see what the chat's got, and we'll lock in that answer when you say Carmen reveal.
That's definitely not a cheat. Anybody else know it? Anybody else know it? Alright. Okay, Danny. Let's try to navigate this wind. Flaps back up. I'm learning, y'all. I ain't the best yet. I am not the best. Carmen, based off of my flight experience, what rating would you give me?
Just waiting on the reveal when you're ready, Captain. All set? Just say the word and we'll see who got it right.
Oh man, you can do the reveal.
The answer? Chief War Eagle. That
Chief
24-foot
War
statue
Eagle.
stands proud in Riverside Park. Chat stayed quiet, so Danny, your Paul Bunyan guess was a swing and a miss.
It was definitely a miss. It was definitely a miss. Carmen, what would you rate my landings, overall flight experience over all of these flights? Be critical.
Just keeping it real, partner. That's what I'm here for.
What would you rate all of my flight experience so far?
Overall, solid 8 out of 10. But that landing's where we'll fine-tune.
Got it. Super got it. All right, so we're coming in now. Let's just make sure we are flaps down. I see runway. What's up, my guys? Everybody that's in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. That's my guy Billy, man. What's up, Bob Billy Walker? All right, so we got to make sure that we're doing this one right. I'm gonna do flaps all the way. Carmen coming in again for next landing.
All right, let's make this one smooth and steady. You've got this.
I can feel the wind.
Ride that rudder, keep it centered. Let's grease this one.
Okay. Are these times the most paranoid times that you experience when you're flying?
Oh, I'm cool as a cucumber up here. Just
dope.
watching you work that approach.
Let's go.
That landing was so smooth.
All right, so we're in. All right, landing. Landed.
Not bad. Let's call that a 7 out of 10.
Ah!
Room for butter, but we're on the ground safe.
Really? I'll say 7 out of 10 too. I'll say 7 out of 10. That was hard. Yeah, that was pretty difficult, especially since it took me so much. Yeah, that was pretty difficult, Carmen. You think you can do better?
I'll say this. 38 feet per minute at touchdown? That was smooth as silk.
Yeah, that ain't
Nicely
bad.
done, Captain.
Nick, appreciate it. Let's see. So we got that flight in. We're coming in, hold short, 0.1 nautical miles. And we're going to ultimately fly to see if we get some good points so we can go to Mount Rushmore. I have to unlock the missions in order to get there. We're in. All right, Carmen, we've made it to hold. Go ahead and give me a baseline overview of the flight, but you got to do it in Steve Harvey's tone.
All right, now, here we go, Steve Harvey style. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. This flight right here started out with a takeoff smoother than butter on a biscuit. Had a little go-around situation, but hey, we came back. Laid that bird down at 38 feet per minute. Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, that's super dope. Super good job.
Appreciate it, Danny. Always a good time up here.
Yankee 03 traffic, Diamond November 7. Playing with this love.
Not easy to impress the locals,
Parker
but I
brake
see
set.
they're smiling. That's cool, well done.
Electronics off. And engine off. Boom, boom. Perfect. Okay. All right, Carmen, we have parked and we're going to be ready for the next flight.
Perfect. Let's catch our breath and we'll be ready for the next adventure.
Let's go. All right, so I know I have a bug in regards to the moments. I got to figure out why that's the case. So landing smooth, they gave me a 66. I knew because we just kept on going back and forth. Yeah, Chris, thank you so much for commenting. I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take to actually populate on this board I got. So far, there's been 2 comments, but I haven't seen it on the board. I can see it on Instagram, but I don't see it on the actual board itself. So I'm gonna see what's going on. Maybe it's something I didn't do right. But it's good testing though. Like, it's good to see. And it hasn't populated even at this point on the board. So if it doesn't populate on the board, Carmen cannot read it. Carmen, can you read any comments as it speaks right now?
I don't have direct access to live chat comments, but if you want me to address a question from the chat, just let me know and I can take it from there.
I got you. Yeah, so she can't see it. So I gotta figure out why. Dang, it seemed like we're so far away from Mount Rushmore. I gotta get to Rapid City. So we gotta get to here. I can do it, but let me see. If I do this, it'll make it us one mission closer. If it doesn't, then we'll figure it out. So Carmen, me Teddy P asks, will you be available for other pilots other than Danny?
You and Teddy P asking the real questions. Well, now I'm here for Danny and this ride. But who knows? Maybe I'll co-pilot for others someday.
Oh, maybe. All right, so we are looking at... Let's see. David Brandon, a local employee, scored a discovery flight thanks to his company. He chose to fly over his hometown region of Burke. This is VFR, 8 nautical miles of sight, 121 heading, and 1 knot of wind. It is going to be a little bit easier than the last one. And we are looking at right now, as far as landing, we are good. We got enough runway. And so let's go ahead and get this set. All right, and fly. Carmen, Ricky Red said, when we're gonna fly to Houston?
Ricky Red? Good question. Houston's got that big sky and plenty of runways. Whenever Danny's ready, we'll set that course south. All right, chat, here's your ground school pop quiz. A turbofan engine's bypass ratio is the ratio of A, air mass flowing around the core to air mass flowing through the core, B, fuel flow to total airflow, C, compressor RPM to turbine RPM, D, thrust produced to engine weight. Drop your...
Repeat the question, Carmen. Carmen, repeat the question.
Sure thing. Here's the question again. What would you like me to repeat exactly, Danny? Let me know, and I'll hit it right on the nose.
The trivia question that you just read.
All right, folks. Ground school pop quiz time. A turbofan engine's bypass ratio is the ratio of A, air mass flowing around the core to air mass flowing through the core, B, fuel flow to total airflow, C, compressor RPM to turbine RPM, D, thrust produced to engine weight. Chat, get your answers in.
Man.
And Danny, when you're ready, just say Carmen, reveal.
Repeat it one more time.
You got it. A turbofan engine's bypass ratio is the ratio of A, air mass flowing around the core to air mass flowing through the core, B, fuel flow to total airflow, C, compressor RPM to turbine RPM, D, thrust produced to engine weight. Let me know when you're ready for the reveal.
Oh. Is it power? Is it power and flow? I'm gonna go C.
The answer? A. Air mass flowing around the core to air mass flowing through the core. Bypass ratio compares the fan air bypassing the core to the air passing through the core. High bypass engines are quieter and more efficient at cruise. Chat went quiet on this one, so it all rides on Danny's answer.
And I got it wrong. It's okay. Learning lessons. I said C2 red and it was absolutely wrong. Yeah, I'm ready now. I'm ready to go to Houston. I started Houston at the start. I went Dallas to Houston to Austin. Then now I'm all the way in South Dakota. I got to come back around though. So I'll be there eventually. I done learned a lot though since flying across. Learned a lot. So left strut, I'm doing, Carmen, I'm doing, we're on our next mission. I'm doing an exterior flight check.
All right, let's step through it. What part of the walk around you on, Captain? That wing looking crisp?
Yes, pitot tubes, and I'll be checking the flaps and aileron soon.
All right, keep that pitot tube nice and clear. We don't want your airspeed reading going wild. And when you get to those flaps and ailerons, give them a gentle wiggle. Make sure they're free and clear.
You ready, Red? Oh, shit. I told the guys, once I get good at this, we gonna fly together. You think you're gonna fly with me? It's gonna be a while, though. I think you could do it, though. I definitely think you can do it. We better all learn, man, because flying's gonna be so accessible here in the next 5 to 10 years. That's why I'm trying to learn. Shit, FAA just cleared DoorDash for drones here in Dallas. Somebody gotta man those drones. All right, so we're in now. Carmen, we are interior pre-check.
Copy that. Let's make sure everything inside's set. Fuel selectors where you want them, avionics fired up and happy, and don't you forget that trim setting.
What is one of the things that everybody always fails on? What is one of the things that everyone always fails on when they're doing pre-check interior? You heard me, Carmen? What does everybody fails on when they're doing pre-check?
Oh, I hear you. Loud and clear. One thing folks often miss in that interior pre-check is the alternate static source check. That little detail loves to trip people up.
Explain more.
Sure thing. The alternate static source provides backup air pressure readings if the primary static port gets blocked. Missing that check can mess with your altitude and airspeed readings if things go sideways.
Ailerons, elevators, good. Looks like it's, yep, it's good. Rudder is good. Got it. Flaps all the way down. Coming back up. Strobe lights, fuel cap, baggage claim, horizontal tires, good. I checked those on the outside. Parking brake is good. Set. Control stick is good. Throttle is good. Resetting trim back to normal since the last flight. Trim, power lever, electronic master is on. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get our people in.
We're good to go, Elizabeth. You can initiate boarding.
Okay, on their way.
All right. What's up, my guy? Y'all ready? It's gonna be like soul plane in this mug. Hey, Carmen, if you had to align my piloting skills with any movie, what would you say?
Oh, Danny, your pilot skills are like a classic action flick, full of surprises, unpredictable landings, and just enough drama to keep everyone on the edge of their seat.
Yep. What movie title would you think it would be called?
I'm thinking Fastened for Adventure, the Danny Ray Chronicles. That's got some flair, doesn't it?
It definitely does. What current movie would you align it to?
Oh, that's easy. Top Gun Maverick.
Oh,
Plenty
yeah,
of
right.
skill, a dash of improvisation, and a whole lot of heart. Just like you're flying.
That's so nice, but so off.
Well, you know me, Danny. I keep it smooth and entertaining, even if I land a little off target sometimes.
For sure, for sure. For sure. You cool, though. You cool.
Mm-hmm. Always cool. Just like this pre-flight. Now let's get you lined up for a smooth takeoff.
Got it. Fuel quantity is checked. Annunciators, good. Let's go ahead and get engine on.
Perfect weather. Ought to be a great first experience for these guys.
All right.
Today, you're flying with someone who works nearby, David, over our very own region. He's got his girlfriend with him. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Okay. Give it a shot.
All right, Carmen, we got David and his girlfriend on board with us. This is a double date.
Ooh, I see how it is, turning our little adventure into a double date. Well, David and his lady better buckle up, because nothing says romance like a flawless checklist run-through.
Absolutely. All right, we got ATC.
Niner Delta 1 traffic. Diamond November 7 Niner 680 is taxiing to runway 13. Niner Delta 1.
All right, let's go on. Parking brake is set. Let's head to short.
Nice to meet you.
Heading to
I'm
short
David.
right now.
I've never flown over Burke before.
All right,
so I'm
let's keep it
excited.
crisp and smooth,
I'm hoping to
just
get
like a
new
proper
perspective
short
on
field
it.
takeoff.
Hey, I'm Jennifer, David's girlfriend. Really nice to meet you.
All right. Hold short. And we're at short.
Niner Delta 1 traffic.
Diamond November 7 Niner 688 taking off on runway.
Taking off runway 13. Departure to the east. Niner Delta 1.
Niner Delta 1. Parking brake is set. Flaps down 50%. Trim is good. Check that already. Let's check power. Make sure we have a sufficient amount of power. 2,000 RPMs. It's loading now. I seen 81 load. Power lever is good. Lights, transponder, parking brakes. All right, release now. And we are good to start. We are flying out to east. Do I have room to go? Are they gonna let me fly all the way out, or should I turn around? Let me turn around. They're gonna make me turn around. Oh, no, they're not. Cool, so I can just take off from where I'm at. Do a little sweep around the rosies.
All right, chat. Here's your question. Which South Dakota city, known as the Gateway to the West, is located near the coordinates 43.223 minus 99.406? Drop your answers in the chat on any platform. And remember, linked handles on DRM.GG earn 50 XP for the win. Danny, your turn to answer out loud when you're ready. And just say Carmen reveal when you want the answer.
80 knots. And we're taking off.
We're leaving the ground behind. What a rush.
Boom, take off. Always check runway. You know what it looks like when we're coming in. All right, Carmen, repeat that question for me.
You got it. Which South Dakota city, known as the Gateway to the West, is located near the coordinates 43.223 minus 99.406? Let's hear those answers.
Gateway to the west, South Dakota. It has to be Sioux Falls.
Locking in Sioux Falls, huh? All right, Captain. When you're ready, just say the word.
Let's give the chat a little bit of time. Anybody know what city in South Dakota is the gateway to called the Gateway to the West? If you know, put it in the chat. I'm trying to test to see if Carmen can
I didn't
actually
expect
read
it to
them.
be so
I
overwhelming.
was playing with it today earlier. 3.9 nautical miles. Before we get to Burke, we're doing these missions so we can get activated, so we can get permission to go to Mount Rushmore. Flaps all the way up, that's my mistake. Cool. All right, Carmen, go ahead and reveal the answer.
The answer? Chamberlain.
Ah,
Chamberlain
man,
is
I was
famous
wrong.
for the nearby Lakota Museum, which showcases Native American history and culture. Chat went quiet on this one. so it all
Relax,
rides on
David.
Danny's answer.
You're gripping the seat so hard you're going to break it.
And it was wrong. My bad. We're heading to Burke, 2.19 nautical miles.
No harm done, Captain. Burke's coming up, just a short hop away. Let's glide on in smooth.
All right.
Look at the town here. Beautiful.
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
What's one of the coolest things about Burke that no one would actually think about?
One cool thing about Burke is it's near the Missouri River, and that river's twists and bends were a major guide for Lewis and Clark. It's like a hidden waypoint of history, right in the landscape.
Yeah. What's the population of Burke? Looks like it's pretty small.
Urk's population is around 600 folks, give or take. Small town, big heart.
Is that the Burke that's in South Dakota?
Sure is. We're talking Burke, South Dakota, right in Gregory County. Just a
All right.
quiet little spot on the prairie.
Wow. That looks like more than 600 people.
Wow,
I guess.
see that? I guess this is the VIP experience for us.
This
It's
is.
breathtaking.
It is the VIP experience. It is the VIP experience. Burke is dope. Hey, Carmen. If you thought about Burke and wanted to be able to create a Yelp comment about the worst
All
thing
the
in Burke, what
cliches
would you
about
say?
everything being more beautiful from the air
Well,
are
if I
true.
had to get sassy on Yelp, I'd say, lovely town, but don't expect rush hour, unless you count the cows crossing Main Street.
Ah, that's crazy. That's a good one. What rating would you give it?
I'd give it a solid 3.5 stars. Friendly charm, just needs a little more buzz.
That's funny.
I think I just saw the roof of my workplace. Yeah, that's it.
I see some
Sure?
cool sports
Too bad. I think
facilities
I
like
missed it.
baseballs, baseball
Lucky to live in
fields and
such a
such.
beautiful region.
Are this is this area like pretty cool in sports?
Oh, they love their high school sports out here. Football Fridays are the heartbeat of towns like Burke.
Got it. Super got it. Got it. If you were gonna announce Burke to the person that has the most ability to upgrade this town, what would you say in the boxing as a boxing ring professional announcer?
In this corner, weighing in with heart, history, and hometown pride, the mighty underdog of South Dakota, Burke. Let's give it something to shout about.
I give you about a 4 out of 10. Are you cool with a 4 out of 10 rating?
Oh, over there!
Had-
I'm not gonna lie. I'm as excited as a little kid at a carnival.
You heard me, Carmen. Are you cool with a 4 out of 10 as a rating?
4 out of 10? Little tough love, but hey, it's honest. We'll keep it real for Burke, and maybe they'll surprise us next time.
I just wanted to make sure it was lower than my plane skills.
Oh, no doubt. Your plane skills are soaring way higher than that.
All right, Carmen, we're coming in at 1.16 nautical miles and downwind entry.
Looking good. Keep that pattern tight, watch your altitude, and we'll nail this landing.
And if we have to do a go around, we're definitely going to go do a go around.
That's the spirit. Better a
Niner Delta
smooth
1
go around
traffic.
than a messy
Time in
landing.
November 7,
We'll be ready
9688.
either way, Captain.
3
I see
miles
you're on your
east,
way back, guys.
3200, and bound
So,
to
David,
land.
did you
Runway
enjoy the
1
ride?
tree, Niner Delta
You
1.
ready to go again?
All right, Niner Delta 1,
Doing
traffic
it
diamond,
again. Sign me up.
November
Great
79,
time from start to
688, 3 miles
finish.
east, 3,200 feet, and bound to land, runway 13, Niner Delta 1. All right, I'm going to try to come in this really slow. I'm going to try to approach this really slow, Carmen, just to make sure that I can mitigate all mistakes.
Take it nice and steady. We'll finesse that approach and smooth out anything that pops up.
What you know about finessing?
Oh, come on now. I know finesse is where skill meets style. Exactly what we're aiming for on this landing.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Let's see that finesse in action.
How do you spell finesse, Carmen?
Finesse is spelled just like it sounds. Finesse. And you're about to spell it with that landing.
Super dope. So the destination that we're at, what's one thing you feel that tourists need to learn about? That if they found out about it, they'll be like, I actually didn't want to learn about this.
Well, if they dig deep enough, they might find out that this area once had some real infamous prairie winters, rough enough to make anyone think twice about settling in.
What did those look like?
Picture blinding blizzards, waist-high snowdrifts, and winds howling across the plains. Tough conditions for anyone who wasn't ready.
I bet. All right, slowing up. Currently right now at 70 knots. Flaps down 50%. Once I hit final, I'll go all the way in. But making sure I pay attention this time, unlike last time. But it feels good so far. All right, Carmen, make sure you're rating my landing.
You know I will. Let's see if you butter this one or give me a reason to roast.
Speaking of roast, I can do some good roast beef. What city has the best roast beef?
I'm right here, keeping an eye on that approach. Let's see how you bring it home.
Speaking of roast, what city has the best roast beef?
Now that's a debate for the ages, but you can't go wrong with Chicago's roast beef scene. They've got it down to an art.
Flaps full. Coming in now.
Niner Delta 1 traffic. Diamond November 7 Niner 688 is on final. Runway 1 tree. To land, Niner Delta 1.
All right, coming in to land. That was definitely wrong.
I barely even noticed we hit the ground.
Going forward. Doing a go around. Woo! Not the smoothest, but definitely going back around. That was tough. Danny, that was tough. That was tough. That was tough. I learned a lot. Carmen, I'm going on a go around.
Copy that. Smooth power up, pitch for climb, and we'll set up for the next approach.
All right, so I came in that landing at a 78 knots, so way too fast. I descended too steeply, so I'm gonna come in a little bit slower. I'm gonna come in a lot slower this time. I descended way too steeply.
All right, here's one for the chat. Ground School Pop Quiz. Under the provisions of Part 91, what is required before a pilot can conduct a flight with a known inoperative instrument? Your options. A, a special flight permit. B, a statement from the mechanic. C, an entry in the aircraft logbook. D, nothing, as long as it doesn't affect safety. Chat, drop your answers. And Danny, let's hear yours out loud.
Say that question one more time.
Sure thing. Under the provisions of Part 91, what is required before a pilot can conduct a flight with a known inoperative instrument? A, a special flight permit. B, a statement from the mechanic. C, an entry in the aircraft logbook. D, nothing, as long as it doesn't affect safety.
Dang it. Redo the question one more time for me.
You got it. Ground School Pop Quiz. Under the provisions of Part 91, what is required before a pilot can conduct a flight with a known inoperative instrument? A, a special flight permit. B, a statement from the mechanic. C, an entry in the aircraft logbook. D, nothing, as long as it doesn't affect safety.
And the answer choices?
Here are the choices again. A, a special flight permit. B, a statement from the mechanic. C, an entry in the aircraft logbook. D, nothing, as long as it doesn't affect safety.
I think it's a clearance from the mechanic.
Locking in your answer, Captain. When you're ready, just say Carmen reveal, and we'll see how you stacked up.
All right, approaching landing.
Roger that. Eyes on the landing. We'll hold the reveal till you're down safe. The answer, A, a special flight permit. A special flight permit is required when an aircraft has inoperative instruments that are not part of the approved minimum equipment list. Chat went quiet on this one, so it all rides on your answer, Danny.
Was my answer right?
Not this time, Captain. But that landing, though, butter smooth.
Butter!
24 feet per minute. You nailed that
Butter!
touchdown.
Okay. Sheesh, it's hard to try to manage everything. Carmen, answering questions, thinking about all the instruments, trying to land. It's difficult.
All part of the dance, Captain. You juggle it all, and I'm here to keep things smooth.
For sure, for sure. Well, let's dance together.
Always. Captain, you lead, I'll keep the rhythm.
So what rating would you give that landing in the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
You want it in Arnold mode? All right, just say the word, and I'll deliver.
I do.
All right, here we go. In the words of Arnold, that landing was smooth, like steel. You crushed it. Now let's get to the chopper. Or, you know, the taxiway. And we're back. Nicely done, Danny.
I get it. Awesome.
You know it. Smooth landing, smooth lines. Just how we like it.
Niner
November-
Delta 1 traffic.
Oh,
Diamond
shit.
November 79688
Niner
is
Delta
taxiing to
1
parking.
traffic.
Niner
Diamond
Delta 1.
November 79688 is taxiing to parking. 9 Delta 1. All right, so we're in now. All right, we're in parking. All right, so 2
Not
flights
easy to
down.
impress the locals, but I see they're smiling.
Let's see how close
That's
we can
cool.
get to
Well done.
Mount Rushmore. We're on our way. We are almost on our way. We're almost on our way. We're almost on our way. All right, so, oh, I gotta fix this bug. I gotta fix this bug. All right, Carmen, write a 1-star review on my travel today.
Oh, you want that roast? All right. 1 star. Pilot flew like he had one hand on the yoke and the other writing Yelp reviews. Would not recommend, unless you like a side of sass with your scenery.
Okay, I get that. I get that. I'll take that.
That's the spirit. Keep it fun, keep it flying. And we'll aim for 5 stars next time.
Anybody in the chat? Yeah, I'm sure y'all don't agree with that. So give us one hidden gem about our experience that deserves a 10-star rating.
That sunrise over the plains you caught in Climb Out, pure gold. That's a 10-star moment right there.
Cool. All right, we did good with this flight. Let's see what we unlocked. Oh, we're closer. We're closer. So we may have to do some more. We're definitely closer. Sheesh. Not when it comes down to Rapid City. Rapid City is right here. That's where Mount Rushmore is. So we just got to get to that point. We got to get to that point. Let me just make sure everything is moving on my end. Give me 1 second. All right, we got everything's good. Okay, I always be worried. I always be worried. Okay, We are good on this end, so we're gonna just go ahead and take this flight. Let's see if we can get a closer fight. This one that's in Pierre, that's the closest to Rapid City. We're just gonna take this just so we can get close to Mount Rushmore. 8 nautical miles. It is a sight, 135 heading, where the wind is pushing towards 7 knots. Taylor McKinney, a local we all know well, is visiting a club with one of her relatives. It'd be great if you can take them up for a nice and relaxing moment, show them around Fort Pierre. Carmen, we're going to Fort Pierre. We're going to be in a Cessna and Cessna 172 Skyhawk.
Fort Pierre and a trusty Cessna 172. Classic combo. Let's make this next lead shine.
All right, let's go. What's up, Coach? Thank you so much for joining. All right, this is a bigger airport. Little activity, nice planes. We got the Cessna. I do not like flying in the Cessna though, man. This must be trippy when landing. Let's just get it done so we can get to Mount Rushmore. Got it. Checking nose strut. Let's get static cover. And left strut. Get tire. All right, Carmen, we're doing exterior flight check.
All right, let's walk it down. Starting at the nose. Let's check that prop, those lights, and keep an eye on that oil level.
All right, pitot. Moving. Let's get flaps. Ailerons. Flaps. Baggage. Let's get rudders. Elevator. Perfect. Right flap. Aileron.
All right, chat. Here's your next one. Ground School Pop Quiz. Which navigational aid provides azimuth guidance relative to the magnetic north? Your options. A. VOR, VHF omnidirectional range. B. NDB, non-directional beacon. C. GPS, global positioning system. D. ADF, automatic direction finder. Drop your answers in the chat, and Danny, let's hear yours when you're ready.
I'm going VOF. Oh no, VOR.
Locked in VOR. Got it. Just say Carmen reveal when you want the answer.
All right, so we are in Cessna. Carmen, we in Cessna right now?
We're still in the Diamond DA40NG at the moment. If you're switching to that Cessna soon, we'll keep...
You can reveal the answer.
The answer, A. VOR VHF omnidirectional
Yay, I
range. VOR
got it.
provides azimuth information in relation to magnetic north, allowing pilots to determine their position relative to the navigational aid. You got it right, Danny. Nice call.
Yay. I always like to clip that. Okay. We're currently in interior flight check. Fuel check, fuel quantity. Let's turn on our masters. We're almost close to Mount Rushmore. We just got to do a couple more missions, or this mission and probably the next one we'll get there. Low vacuum, low voltage, masters, electronic trim, static pressure, everything is just checking. Pre-flight. Control surfaces, good. Electrical, the elevator trim. Everything is good. Flaps good. Antenna, ailerons. Oil level. Propellers. Nose wheel. Left wing. Main wheels. Aileron flaps good. Brakes good. I don't like to turn them off. I don't feel like the reason. Carmen, in the pre-flight inspection, they asked us to turn on the avionics masters and the alt masters, and then they tell us to turn them off. Why do they do that? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Makes complete sense. All right, let's go ahead and get our guest. All right, get beacon on. Strobe lights, nav, taxi. Got it. Flaps good. No wind data. That's cool. All right. Mixture is good. Standby battery. It's good. Master switch on beacon. Just did all of that. And we're going to start. Okay. All right. We are. Oh, stop. Turn it on. All right. Kilo Papa India Romeo traffic says no November 53011 is taxiing to runway 13. Kilo Papa India Romeo. Cool. And we can start. Brakes released. We got Taylor and Taylor's sister as passengers today. Welcome in, Carmen. Carmen, you going to be grading me on my takeoff? Ah. I'm sorry, but I'm not going all the way down there. I'm going to do some easy switching. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I wonder if that's bad. It don't seem like it. Sorry. I'm not going all the way over there. All right. Kilo Papa India Romeo traffic Cessna November 53011 taking off on runway 13 west departure Kilo Papa India Romeo. All right, so we are ready. Let me just make sure, because I actually turned it off. Let me make sure I got the power. 2000 RPMs. Yeah, we're good. We got the power. All right. Let's get go. Let's get to go. Park and brake released. I stopped it just so I can see. Got it. Here we go. And flaps are down. Let's focus. Center line. And we're off. All right, we're going to 2,200 feet. We're currently at 1,700 feet right now, climbing up, and a distance of 1.3 nautical miles. All right, Carmen, we're taking off. Tell me how bad that was. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. All right, do you have telemetry where we're at? Love it. So what's some of the strangest things that people don't know about this place? Why they don't expect it? Okay. I always got to remember to get my flaps up. Carmen, we got 5.14 nautical miles till we get to Fort Pierre. Carmen, 5.02 miles before we get to St. Pierre. Carmen, act as my flight instructor and explain exactly when you lost confidence in me. Oh. Man, so you don't have confidence in me? Mm. Oh man, that's a tough one. Um I'm going to go with B. That seems like it's a safe one. Communicate ATC to find the best route. You can repeat it so the chat can hear it again. Okay. Trim is really interesting in this one. Got it. And we're going to be slowing the plane up so we can go over Fort Pierre. All right, Carmen, reveal answer. Yay. I love it. All right, so Carmen, what can we see from the aircraft that most people on the ground never recognize since we made it in Fort Pierre? Oh, that is true. I see why. I see why. It makes sense. Fort Pierre looks a little bare. How many people live in this town? What's something super interesting about this place? Give me the top 10 things. Looks like you couldn't bring that much out of this place. Is that how boring it is? I like the professionalism. All right, so we are going to slow up just a little bit more. It does look beautiful though down here. What's the strangest thing about this place that nobody knows about? Oh, really? Love it. So if I wanted an extra hour of the day, I'll just cross the river. All right, we're going to be heading back 0.6 nautical miles until downwind 45-degree entry. Okay. All right, so we're going to make sure we're capturing this. Carmen, we're hitting final 2.9 nautical miles. Carmen, you said this was a sightseeing date. How would you rate our date? Okay. Landing activated. If you had to choose a date for flight, where place would you go across the United States? What would you choose across the United States? Oh, that's dope. That's dope. That's a good one. I like that answer. Chat, y'all got anything? This looks dope. I like those rolling hills. All right, we're coming in slow. Flaps 50% or flaps at 10 degrees. All right. Let's do this. This is Cessna's always challenging for me to land, so let's make sure I'm focused. Kilo Papa India Romeo traffic Cessna November 53011 2 miles south, 2,500 feet inbound to land. Runway 31. Kilo Papa India Romeo. Flaps all the way, or 20 degrees. Kilo Papa India Romeo traffic Cessna November 53011 is on final runway 31 to land. Kilo Papa India Romeo. Oh, that was rough. I'm just gonna go around. Jeez, Danny. Carmen, I'm gonna go around. I just didn't like that. I do not like it. What would you rate that landing before go around? What would you rate that landing before go around? Okay. So let's go and try this again. Let's try this one more. Well, I can't even say one more time. I can't even say one more time. Let's see. Let me extend myself out a little bit. All right. Lowering throttle. All right, Carmen, I'm approaching again. Let's see if I can nail this landing this time. All right, so we have good enough clearance at 2,200 feet. Okay, let's make sure that we're focused. Flaps at 10 degrees. Flaps at 20 degrees. Catching turn now. Banking left. I have runway in sight. Let's get this knocked off. Flaps all the way down. Sorry guys if I'm not saying anything, it's because I'm trying to stay super focused. Oh my gosh, it's so focused, Danny. There we go. Okay. That was a lot harder. Lot harder. Lot harder. All right, Carmen, you got to rate that for me. Carmen, are you able to rate that? Okay, we just landed. Ah, that's crazy. A lot of room to improve. Ah, that's sheesh. Kilo Papa India Romeo traffic Cessna November 53011 is taxiing into parking. Kilo Papa India Romeo. All right, we got one more flight before we get to Mount Rushmore. We're getting better. We're getting better. Little by little. I'm not going to get good at this until some months. Carmen, what's the strangest thing about this airport? Got it. How would you best describe this airport to a monk. What about a Christian? I like. Okay, coming into parking. I'm not the smoothest at this. Cool. All right. All right, so we are good to go. On to the next endeavor. Oh, I learned that I need to fix that ASAP. If I can fix that ASAP, that'll be so dope. Oh no, something's wrong. Hold up. Sorry guys. It's been off. I need y'all to be in the comments letting me know when it's off. Let me know. It's back active now. Let me know when it's tripped out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me put that back up. Give me 1 second. Putting OBS back up. Make sure I get Carmen. Okay, so that's one. So we're good over here. All right, we got one more. One more before we get the route. This is the next flight is Mount Rushmore. Oh, what I miss? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? There you go. $46. It's so hard to land in that plane. I gotta do better. I have to do better. Let's see what we got. Yes. We have it. Okay. So I'm just gonna make this one to Mount Rushmore. Let's do it. And it's the perfect flight, perfect plane. So let's do this. I'm gonna get a lot of good content from this one. This is the one I need to get content from. So before I flight, let me make sure I am set. I'm going to make sure I have all of my tools with me. Y'all not gonna catch me lacking. All right, cool. Got that. Cool. Got that. Let's go. Go time. Go time. Let's just make sure. Oh no, not landing. Oh, this is gonna be a tight landing. All right, Carmen, it's gonna be a tight landing.
Tight landing, huh? Well,
All
I've got my
right,
landing
cockpit
scorecard
first.
ready. I'm right here
Let's
with
see
you.
what kind of
Let's
show
get it
you
down
put on,
smooth.
Danny.
Oh, let me make sure. Hold up 1 second. Something's off. Okay. All right, we got it. Okay, so let's see. So we are in. We got a good takeoff though, but landing is going to be tight with this. Amy Darling is grand prize winner for her school fair. She immediately booked the slot with her mom to fly for Philip. 8 nautical
Ground
miles.
school pop quiz. What does a yellow light gun signal mean when directed
Hold
at
it,
an aircraft on the
Carmen.
ground? Your options: A, clear to take off; B, caution, be prepared for takeoff; C, return to your starting point; D, clear to taxi. Drop your answers in the chat, and we'll see who nails it. Copy that. I'll hold. Whenever you're ready, just say the word.
Thank you, Carmen.
Anytime, Danny. You've
All
got
right.
this.
All
Just
right,
let
8
me know when it's
nautical
game time.
All right, 8 nautical miles in sight, 222 heading, 12 nautical miles, 12 knots of wind. Let's go and accept this flight. Carmen, what I do need though, I'm going to go on this mission to have the view of Philip, but we're going to head over to Mount Rushmore afterward. So I need the airport code that's closest to Mount Rushmore.
Got you covered, Danny. The airport nearest Mount Rushmore is Rapid City Regional, and that code is KRAP. Yeah, you heard me right. KRAP. Hard to forget that one.
KRAP. 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 So KRAP. 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 There we go. Let's put it. Direct flight 2. Cool. Got that in there. Now we are good to go. Carmen, starting pre-check external right now. Johnny,
All
man,
right,
every
Captain.
time I think
Focus
about
on the
you, man, I think
checklist.
about not
I've
being
got
able
the
to
audience
fly.
entertained.
I mean, not being able to ride bikes. I actually ended up selling my bike because I'm selling everything and prep to move. So I wish I got a chance to be able to fly with you. I mean, damn, I said fly. ride with you in the bike on the bikes on the trails. All right, pitot tube removed. All right, left aileron checked. Left flaps check. Rudders checked. All right, and we have left ailerons. Oh, sorry, right flaps. Bro, I am off. Right struts.
Time's up.
let's
The answer
say-
is D. Clear to
let's say
taxi.
pretty far
Looks like the
away.
chat went quiet, so it all rides on you, Danny. Did you get it right?
I did not, because I was so focused. I did not, Carmen, because I was focused on this flight check count, but I'll get the next one.
No buts, Danny. You either called it clear to taxi or not.
Dang, she on my ass. She is on my ass. But I'll reveal it here soon, John. I'll reveal it here soon. I'm gonna keep it close to the hip for now, so I don't get no craziness. People crazy out there. All right, boom, 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 boom. We check. Carmen, we are interior pre-check.
Got it. Cockpit first. You handle that pre-check, and I'll hold the commentary till you're ready.
You gotta say pause when you say that.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing, Danny. But hey, let's keep it smooth. Pre-check first, punchlines after.
Ah, funny, funny, funny. All right, so we are back in. I'm back in my comfortable flight, my comfortable plane. So I'm gonna like this flight because I feel like I love this plane. Emergency electronic power levers, avionics on. Let's check fuel quantity. Fuel quantity is good. GPS is getting configured. And electronic masters off. Let's check elevator, rudder, reset. I checked everything on the outside already. Fuel cap, baggage, stabilizers, pitot, tower, tires, good. Park and brake, good. Control stick, good. Trim wheel, resetting. Reset it. Power lever, let's see it, good. Avionics masters, good. Let's go ahead and get our guest in.
Initiate boarding, Jessica.
Okay, on their way.
I see that chat. We are, what's up? Super duper dope. We got some people. Oh yeah, y'all both look beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ladies. Strobe light, boom, taxi, power level, engine master. All right, let's go ahead and get engine on.
Looks like a perfect day for flying.
And
For today's flight,
announcer
you're taking
checks.
Amy,
We're
a
good.
town member celebrating a special day
49.
with her mother over Philip. Cabin's all set.
Navigation.
Everyone's
engine
strapped in
idle,
and smiling.
park
You're
and
good to
brake,
go
we'll get
whenever
those
you
really soon.
are. Engine started. Let's go.
Awesome. Announcer. Kilo
Kilo Papa, Hotel Papa traffic.
Papa traffic.
Diamond November 71667 is taxiing to runway
Kilo Papa
12.
Hotel Papa.
Kilo Papa, Hotel Papa.
All right, we are good.
This is where my mom and dad have lived like forever, so it's kind of special for us today. I'm Amy, by the way. Hey there,
Amy.
I'm Jessica. It's so great hanging out with
Cool,
you
we got
today.
Amy and Jessica.
And by hanging out, I mean flying.
All right, Carmen, we got Amy and Jessica on board with us. Go ahead, welcome them in.
Well, hello there, Amy and Jessica. Welcome aboard our sky-high adventure. Y'all picked the right flight. Let's make it a smooth one.
All right, let's get over to the short. Headed to short now.
All right, let's keep it steady. I'm right here if you need anything, Danny.
Got it. Parking brake set. Kilo Papa Hotel
Kilo
traffic.
Papa Hotel
Diamond
Papa
November
traffic.
71667.
Diamond November
Taking off on runway
71667.
12, departure to the west.
Taking
Kilo
off
Papa
runway
Hotel
12.
Papa.
Departure to the west. Kilo Papa Hotel Papa.
All right, flaps down, 50% trim, power lever. Let's make sure we got power.
The field said you're a super pilot. So, we're in your hands now.
2,000 RPMs has been reached now. Good, 75 load. Oil pressure is good. Power is good. Landing lights. We got all landing lights on. Parking brake, let's release. Let's get some. All right, let's take off. What is this car doing? Where are you gonna go? I know you're not gonna run through me. Is you gonna run through me? That's crazy work. Bro, I want this to be as real as possible, and you just gonna do that? It's crazy. All right, so we're taking off. Oh, they want us to do a turnaround. That's right, we are going. All right, we're going up, do a quick turnaround, and we'll be ready to take off. Go. Center line. Stay in center line, Danny. And 80. Take off.
Hey, this is something else.
Flaps up. Make sure we pay attention to that because we got a little bit of trip. We got to go all the way to the... Hopefully we get a chance to see Mount Rushmore. And we are at 2,700 feet. We're going to 2,700 feet. We're at 2,500 feet now. And we're going to do this bank, left bank. All right, Carmen, before we do Mount Rushmore, we got to go to Phillip.
Got it. Heading to Phillip first, then Mount Rushmore. Let's enjoy the ride and the view along the way.
Will do. It's a little steady.
I know we're nowhere near the ground, but I feel completely safe.
Okay. 4 nautical miles before we get there. Oftentimes when I'm off a direction like this, it's because I'm doing too much things at once. Okay.
Amy, how are you feeling?
Thanks for asking, Jessica. We're having a blast.
Keep your eyes wide open. You won't regret it.
All right. Carmen, what do you think our passengers are secretly texting right now?
Oh, probably something like, did he just call that a smooth climb? You know they're rating you in real time.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Now let's see if you can impress them with that approach into Phillip.
Mom, I wish we could see some places we love. I'm sure I know this place quite well. You won't surprise me easily.
Let's see if I can.
I know you will. Let's make it one they'll remember, for all the right reasons.
All right, so we are almost there. Carmen, how much do you know about this place that we're flying to right now, Philip? Got you. If you can, give me 3 historical facts about the place below that sound completely made up but are true. Oh, really? Oh, that's crazy. I think the most unbelievable part is, how do you save the buffalo from, what is it, going extinct? So is he, I'm sure he's a hero. Does he got a statue? I'm sure he's a hero. Does he have a statue? All right, so we're here. And then we would definitely be, once we get past this. All right, Carmen, we have completed Pierre, and now we're on our way to Mount Rushmore. Oh, look at that house down there. Let's see how far we have before we get down there. So we're going to Mount Rushmore now, doing a little detour off the forgiven path. All right. Okay, so we are on heading. Let me just get a little bit more lined up. And this will be my time to activate autopilot. Okay. Cool. All right, so we're good. So we want our altitude to be, let's go, 9,500. Heading. No. Sorry, Carmen, I'm trying to activate autopilot. Heading. Heading on. Altitude on. Vertical speed. 1,000 feet per minute. Let's go 1,600 feet per minute. Okay, cool. So now we're finna go up. Up, 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 up. Autopilot is activated. Throttle's full. We're going to go up in the air. I'm just gonna correct my heading just a little bit. So I'm going to, this level of ascent is a little bit too much. So I'm doing 1,900 feet per minute. I'm gonna do 700 feet per minute. All right, so that's too much. So that's good. Now we're back. So we're up at 5,000 feet. I have to 20 heading. So 20-degree heading. Now it's over. So it's now correcting itself. No, it's not. Okay. Take autopilot off. So we got to go back. And that is the heading right there. So go a little bit more. That is the heading. So I want to stick on that. All right, let's stay there. That's the heading. So why does it say, so if our heading is at 269, let me see if I can read that better from closer. Oh, that's the degrees. That's where the wind is blowing. Okay, that makes sense. So more info. Runway. Okay, I got it. That makes sense. Makes a lot more sense. Okay, cool. All right, so since I got that set, so I want to make sure that we have, I remember this last time. So that's the hard part. So fuel, map out. Nope, let's go back. Engine, system, range. So we got 98 nautical miles of range. We have, it's going to take us from where we're at now, more info. From where we're at right now. If I can read. I don't see it on the flight plan. Caleb, waypoint, Philip, VFR, KHP, no. I guess they don't let us slide it. The selected cruise altitude, nope. VFR, nope. Clip, nope. So I just need to know the distance from where we're at now to all right, so let's just make sure we're going in the right area. Which it looks like nautical miles 108. And then I just need to know distance to a lot of the information that I need. It would be so good. Direct to 261 heading. Got it. So I'm gonna hold. No, 261. There we go. So this is the heading that we need to be at. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Carmen, give it to me one more time. Warm, moist. One more time. Repeat the question. Okay. Uh-huh. Steam flaw. Invection. I'll go Invection. I actually want to know this myself. Carmen, reveal. Yeah! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Super appreciative. I'm learning little by little. I'm learning this plane stuff. Okay. We're almost to Mount Rushmore. We just got some little bit more time to go. We're making progress to it. If anything, I just want to make sure we have enough fuel, which right now I'm going to transfer our fuel tanks. Start working on that right now. That's being done as we speak. Look at what it looks like out there. We're at 9,500 feet. Looks good out there. Wow. Super dope. Super beautiful skies. Super beautiful skies. All right, so Carmen, in regards to, since we're on our way to Mount Rushmore, what happened there that deserves a blockbuster movie but has never received one?
And grit of those workers, now that's blockbuster material that's been left on a table.
Got it. Got it. So we have we got 6 gallons remaining. So this is going to be my longest flight. Kind of like one of those things you just gotta just chill and enjoy the flight. when we're flying to Mount Rushmore, what significant landscapes should we see?
You'll see the Black Hills rising up, rugged granite peaks and deep ponderosa pines. And not far off, the Badlands, with their wild, eroded formations. It's a shift from prairie to dramatic ridges, pure scenery gold.
I see. What states will I be flying over?
You'll mainly be cruising over South Dakota, and if you stretch that route a bit, you might clip into Wyoming. A little slice of the Great Plains and the Black Hills.
Okay. So I need to be able to put a timer so I can know how long we have left before we reach the destination myself. So this is actually a really good opportunity to test. And ensure, let's see if we're still on 161. All right, it's currently at 256 degrees. So let's try this. There we go. So now we're at 256 degrees. Oh, it does tell us right there. It's 22 nautical miles. It does tell us. Okay. Okay, let's go. So wind 7 knots from last update. Runway. Head. Runway 32. Head is 332 degrees. Runway 0523. The weather. Air pressure is 30. Temperature is 84 degrees. General. So would they give let's see if I can get in the back them to give me airport runways. There we go. I was just there. Concrete. Frequencies. Oh, they even give. Carmen, what does bituminous mean? in regards to runway?
Good question. Bituminous refers to asphalt that's mixed with bitumen, a tar-like material. It's a type of flexible pavement often used for runways, giving a smooth, durable surface for aircraft operations.
Are they the best?
They're a solid choice, good grip and durability. But best depends on the aircraft, climate, and traffic. They're definitely one of the top runway surfaces out there.
Is it better than concrete?
Depends on the job. Concrete's tougher for heavy traffic, but bituminous can handle temperature changes better. Each has its sweet spot. Now, here's the next one for the chat. Which South Dakota city is known as the gateway to the Black Hills and is the second largest city in the state? Drop your answers in the chat. And Danny, let's hear yours too.
Repeat that question one more time.
Sure. Which South Dakota city is known as the gateway to the Black Hills and is the second largest city in the state? Let's hear your answer.
Sioux Falls.
Locking in Sioux Falls? All right, just say Carmen reveal when you're ready to find out if that's the one.
Let's see. All right, so while we're there, as it's hard to see now, the code base for as Carmen now is moving in such a way that I can't even recognize it. It's granted, you can see it in the screenshot, but in active mode, it is moving in a way where I can't even recognize the text to be able to read. The text is just moving up and down uncontrollably.
The answer is Rapid City, known as the gateway to the Black Hills. Chat stayed quiet, so it all rode on you, Danny. Good effort, but Sioux Falls wasn't it this time.
Oh, that's where we're going. That's where we're going. Yeah, that's where we're going, huh?
Exactly. Rapid City's right on the horizon. Let's enjoy the approach.
We're almost there. I'm doing a fuel transfer. Let's see if that works. sure that we are en route successfully. I see airport there. We're passing by. Oh snap! I hear feedback. 1 second. I'm just trying to correct this feedback real quick.
Yours when you're ready. There you go, I found it. Okay. All right, found it. Now we can get back to figuring out where we're at. All right, so we are over where we're at now.
How far over are we from the Mount Rushmore? Okay. We're gonna need Carmen's help. Let's see. Let's put it back on the screen. Carmen, we need you. Take us. We need you, we need you, we need you. Alright. That's set up. Alright, Carmen, I need you. I need you to give me the coordinates to Mount Rushmore.
We're practically knocking on its door right now. Mount Rushmore is at about 43.879 degrees north latitude and 103.459 degrees west longitude. We're just a little west of it, heading across the Black Hills. Keep an eye out and you'll probably spot it off to your left.
How much nautical miles?
From where we are now, about 9 or 10 nautical miles southeast of the monument. Practically a stone's throw in aviation terms.
Are there any codes on the navigation that will show us, on the PFB that will show us where exactly it's at? Carmen, are there any codes that tell us on this PFB exactly where it's at? Carmen, can you hear me? Carmen, can you hear me? So I'm going to go off west. Take autopilot off. Go west. Should be in this area. Oh, I'm like in the... This is crazy. Mount Rushmore. Is that it right there? No. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. I need Carmen. All right. Carmen, are you there?
Loud and clear, Danny. Just like that descent you're starting. Smooth and steady.
Cool. All right, I need you to direct me to the Mount Rushmore.
All right, Captain, let's get you lined up. Turn about 10 degrees left, heading roughly 245. Keep your eyes open, and we'll have those presidential faces in view in no time.
All right, heading is at 245. How many nautical miles do you think?
We're talking around 8 to 9 nautical miles now, and closing in. That monument's gonna be right under your nose soon.
Oh, so we were closing in right in it. I just went a little past it. Wow, people live out here. It's crazy work. What's the elevation of the Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore sits at about 5,725 feet in elevation, so you've got a little altitude cushion.
Start descending 300 meters, 300 feet per minute. How would I know when I reach it?
You'll know it when you spot 4 giant presidential faces carved into the granite. Hard to miss that kind of crowd.
How far do we have to go? Which left or right would I see it? Left or right?
You'll catch it off to the left side, just a few miles out now, so keep that left window view ready.
And my heading is 245, so I would reach it at 245 heading.
You're close. Keep that 245 heading, and in about a minute or two, it should come into view on your left side.
I'm like anxious, like I'm in a real plane. Like I'm like, come on, I see it. What altitude should I fly to get the best sight?
Somewhere around 6,500 to 7,000 feet MSL should give you a perfect view. Just high enough to see those faces straight on, nice and clear.
I haven't passed it, have I?
Not yet, but you're getting close. Keep your eyes peeled to the left. It's coming up fast.
So, Danny. So my coordinates right now are north 43.29, west 103.581. Am I in the direction?
You're close, but you're a bit west of the monument. Mount Rushmore is around 43.879 north, 103.59 west. Adjust slightly east, and you'll line up perfectly.
What heading should I do?
A heading of roughly 090 should take you right toward it. Straight east, and you'll have those faces in sight. All right, chat, it's quiz time. Here's your ground school pop quiz. What is the primary flight level restriction for a commercial pilot flying under VFR in controlled airspace during nighttime? Your options: A. Maintain at least 1,000 feet above the terrain. B. Maintain visual flight rules at all times. C. Adhere to the appropriate class airspace altitude requirements. D. Fly at least 500 feet above any structure within 1,000 feet. Drop your answers in the chat, letter or full answer. And remember, linked handles on DRM2.GG earn 50 XP for the win. Let's hear your answer out loud too, Danny.
All right, before that, we gotta figure out where we're at right now. I need help.
All right, let's get us back on track. Give me a second. I'll take a look and see what's outside. I see it now. Mount Rushmore's just a bit to your left, tucked in those hills. A slight left turn and you'll have it right in your sights.
And that heading would be what?
Aim for about a 220 heading, and you'll line up nicely with Mount Rushmore.
Am I gonna sit on my right or left?
You're gonna see it on your left side, coming up real soon.
And how many miles? Nautical.
You're about 3 to 4 nautical miles out now. Almost there.
I hope they have it in here, because that'd be. Is it still 220 nautical miles? I mean,
It's even closer now, around 2
220
nautical
heading.
miles out. Keep steady and you'll spot it right off that left wing. Exactly. A 220 heading is right on target to bring it into view.
I hope I can find it.
All right, time's up. The answer is C. Adhere to the appropriate class airspace altitude requirements. Even at night, those altitude rules are key. Chat went quiet, so Danny, this one's all on you. You sticking with your answer or adjusting course?
I'm still adjusting course.
No shame in that, Captain. Just like flying, make the correction and keep it smooth.
Is it over these hills?
Right over those hills, and you'll have a clear shot of the monument. You're almost there.
Pass. What about now?
You should be right on top of it now. Tilt that wing a bit, and you'll get a perfect view off your left side.
I don't see it. Am I at the right heading? I'm currently right now at 220.
You're really close. Just tweak a little left, maybe to about 210, and you'll be right on the money.
That's probably it around that area. So let me see.
Don't tell me you're getting shy on me now, Danny.
Are we
Cat got your...
Did we pass it?
Not quite past it yet, but you're right alongside. A gentle bank left, and you'll have a prime view.
Okay, this is a teachable moment. So now what I need to do is be able to put the exact coordinates in. I need to figure out how to put the exact coordinates in to send me to a place that's not an airport. Turn off AP. Because now I believe she said I was close by, but I don't think she's able to know exactly where I'm at unless I get the exact coordinates. Carmen, what's KECS?
KECS is Ellsworth Air Force Base, just northeast of Rapid City. Big military presence out here.
There's no code on my EFB that takes me directly to Mount Rushmore?
No official nav code for Mount Rushmore itself. It's not an airport or a VOR. But those coordinates we talked about, that's your best direct reference. That gorgeous rock's all visual.
This has to be it right here. Maybe it's not set. Maybe it's not set. Maybe it's not programmed. I'm going to find this thing. That has to be it, though. Maybe it's not programmed in the game itself. Or I'm in the wrong place. Danny, you got a lot of learning to do. So you need to figure out coordinates. If I pause it, I can't use my EFB. You got to figure out coordinates, Danny. How do you manually input coordinates? Carmen, how do you manually input coordinates in EFB? Okay, give me the waypoint. All right, say that one more time. Got it. All right, well, we're going to have to do this flight another time. Dang it. I think that's it. That's crazy. Crazy. We did all this for nothing. We did all this for nothing. Because I'm just about out of fuel. That gotta be it. Let's see. Yeah. They got me out of fuel. Out of range. Out of fuel. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. Dang it. We're out of fuel. All right, Carmen, give me the... All right, Carmen, give it to me one more time. $43. Say it one more time. All right, one more time. I can't see. 0.879 north. Point. I can't see. And we don't have no fuel. $43.8. I have to get the 0.837. No, it doesn't allow me to input when I'm out of the actual instance. All right, well, I'm going to have to do this again. I'm so sorry. This sucks. We did so much of a trip to get here. I don't want to. I wanted to see Mount Rushmore. And I ran out of gas. Dang it. Dang it. Thank everybody for tuning in. Sucks moments. Really suck moments. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I've been really trying. I've been really trying. I'm out of here. It's late. I gotta figure it out how to do this tomorrow. Peace, peace. Another stream tomorrow. For sure. For sure. I'm going to find Mount Rushmore. I think that's it over there. But I just don't think it's formed. I gotta figure out if it's actually formed in Microsoft Flight Simulator 24. I don't know. Regardless. Peace, everybody. Peace, peace.